What up, CEO Hockley, man? Y'all tap in, man. Need y'all to put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me, man. Yeah, drop a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Back, man. Y'all want to know where I've been at, huh? The grades is grand, man. Yeah, the grades is grand, man. Drop a 1 in the chat if I'm clear, man. Baby, I need you. I can't do it on my own. Drop a 1 in the chat if I'm clear, man. It's a beautiful day, man. It's a beautiful day. Every day, really a beautiful day. The only niggas that think it ain't a beautiful day is the niggas ain't got nothing to do, man. I don't know how to do nothing, man. Put a 1 in the chat if I'm clear, man. Can y'all hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if I'm clear, man. Somebody put something in there. Y'all know I'll mess up the audio. I ain't got no problem messing up the audio. Zero problem with it. I tear the audio down. Yeah, I tear the audio to pieces. I do not care about the audio. Oh, there you go. I got a 1 in there, man. I couldn't even see it, man. Shout out to Hunley 44, man. You from Acres Home? Or you just 44 years old, man? In my area, 44 means Acres Home, north side, man. Yeah, that was the goddamn bus route. Took you down Antoine. Hockley. What's the deal, man? You done came in here dissing me, man. Why you dissing me, man? What I do? What I do, cuz? How I get dissed, man? They come right into the chat dissing me. Harvey Hughes, what's in the beer? Hey, there go the real Harvey. What's up, Amp? You ready for that interview? You ready for that interview, man, so you could promote the book? Hey, man, they go to homie Harvey Hughes right there, man. See, y'all be playing this stuff. But y'all gonna make me bring the boogeyman out, man. Yeah, y'all gonna make me bring out the boogeyman, man. Real life boogeyman back in the nigga day, man. Shout out to the homie Amp in the building. And just like me, he's an author, man. He's an author. He's a publisher. He's a father. But yeah, man, I'm gonna have to bring out the boogeyman, man. Show y'all what time it is. Oh, folks say he from the D. What's up, D-Town? Amp, man, I'm gonna come up there and interview you. We're gonna go to the boxing gym and all that. We're gonna talk about the book. We're gonna do all that, Amp. Yeah, when I pull up. Amp done pulled up on me a few times, man. I ain't pulled up on him yet. So I gotta pull up on my homie and do an interview with him, man. Show y'all some real stuff, man. Show y'all what Punch City really look like, man. Yeah, the Dallas finest, Dallas, Texas finest right there, man. Yeah, I've been hitting on it, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been hitting on it. I'm trying to get y'all some interviews though, because I ain't been able to pull off the day room. I told y'all once March came, you know what I'm saying, I'm finna be in the money, man. Yeah, we finna be in the money, man. I got a couple dollars right here. What that nigga Bob report? Ask Bob report how much it is for an interview, man. How much he paying that white boy over there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's $500. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 500 plus 6 20s. What's that, boys and girls, in today's math? $500 plus 6 20s. Somebody put that in the chat for the illiterate people. Yeah, it's $500 plus 6 20s. That's that. Then I got this. Oh, I got this here. Hey. Oh, this here heavy. This heavy, Jack. Yeah, this here heavy. Hey, you know it's heavy when it comes with a receipt with it. Look here. The motherfucking check got a receipt. Yeah, the check got a receipt, man. Yeah, all that going to the bank though, man. That ain't YouTube. Is it the 21st? What day is it? I'm trying to see. This ain't no YouTube money, man. He say stop flexing that country check, Holmes. Yeah, I'm just trying to tell him this ain't no YouTube money here, man. Yeah, this ain't no YouTube money, man. I ain't doing no flexing. I'm just saying, there's some people be on here popping it for views. You know what I'm saying? They be popping it for views, you know. YouTube don't pay my bills, man. Yeah. Hey, I'm here to tell you, YouTube don't even begin to pay my bills. Say you ain't rich if you can't eat without money. That's a little truth to it. I understand what you're saying. People that can produce their own food and grow their own food are rich. That's true. There's some value to that, but it don't hold that much value in this kind of economy that's built on dollars, man. Yeah, that's why they didn't let niggas grow fruit no more like that. It's a new game out here. Until this collapse, then that, you know, that has some value. But yes, I'm gonna tell you what, you could grow all the food you want. You better go get you some money to protect that food. Cause if you can't buy you a gun, nigga gonna come take the food from you. You hear what I'm saying? Take the food and take your land from you. So you better get you some dollars. You better get you some of these so you can get some protection. You hear what I'm telling you? Yeah, you gonna need some protection, Jack. Yeah, you gonna need you some protection out here. And that's where these dollars come in at. You need you a couple of dollars so you can be protected, man. That's the part y'all ain't understanding. Yeah, and you need Allah. You need Jesus. You need to pray for you need to pray to somebody for the shit you finna have to do to a nigga ass. Yeah. You gonna have somebody gonna have to hear your prayer, cause you gonna have to send some people to them. Yeah, so you need Allah and Jesus too, but you gonna need you some dollars. Yeah, to protect what you got. Yeah, you gonna need you some dollars. Yeah, to protect what you got, nigga. You can grow all the fruit you want. Yeah, you can grow all the fruit you want. You can be as holistic as you want. You can have all the positive affirmations in your mind. You better have that stick with fire with you, though. You better have that stick with fire. Because when the devil come up, when the devil show up, he bringing fire and brimstone with him, man. You better have a stick with fire, man. But I'm really just making a run, and I just happen to see the money and the check there, because I'm finna, you know, put that in the bank, and just thought about po ass Bob. What no job Bob been doing, man? Shout out to Red Dog, Eastwood's finest, Red Dog. I got some calls by Red Dog over there on the bar report, and the calls all came back and said, Red Dog, we the same age. I'm 48, he 50. They say Red Dog is stand up, and he's from our era. Yeah, so shout out to Red Dog, but he'll figure out Bob ain't gonna do my shit to do nothing for him, man. Yeah, Bob ain't got nothing going on. Poor ass Bob. I should send Bob a picture of this money and his check. That's what I've been doing. I've been sending Bob pictures of the money because he don't see no money. So I gotta send him a picture so he can see some motherfucking money. Because he can't see no money no other way, man. Yeah, CEO gotta ship that nigga out a picture so he can see some money. I know I ain't been in the day room. I've really been busy, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been busy. Niggas ready for me to come back in the day room so they can set trip with me. Cuz nigga want to set trip with me. Crip. Nigga want an internet gangbang. I ain't got no internet gangbanging for you niggas, man. Yeah. I'm 48 years old, man. I ain't got no internet gangbanging for you niggas, man. Ask the nigga who they enemies are, and that went over their head. See, they don't understand that kind of talk or that kind of language. If you ever want to know who somebody is, man, right? And I'm gonna say street life or gang life. If you ever want to know who somebody is in gang life or gang politics, ask their enemies who they are. If their enemies don't know them, then they ain't nobody. Yeah, so see, like, let's go to Red Dog, Eastwood, Piru, Fort Worth, Texas. When I call to ask about Red Dog, I'm talking to Red Dog enemies. And his enemies say he stand up. He stand up, CEO. See, that says a lot about a person, man. In that lifestyle, man. Yeah. If your enemies don't know you, or if your enemies can't vouch for your gangster, you're just a nobody in that life, man. Just a nobody, yo. Yeah, that's all I can tell you. So I'm telling nigga that, I'm like, don't label me as your enemy. I ain't your enemy. Yeah, I'm not looking for you. I don't know who you is till you came on the internet. You ain't looking for me. We ain't got no problems. I'm not your enemy at all. So when you can't even say who your enemies are, your enemies don't know you. Yeah, you just playing, man. Yeah, you just playing, man. A lot of people like to scream that gang stuff and scream they said. One thing about the gang stuff, it's intoxicating. It's fascinating to people. It's a level of masculinity that most people ain't met or ran into yet. So they think it's all that until you really in jail and you can't get out. Until your partner really dead. Yeah, until you really getting handcuffed and you really gotta believe and die, or you getting shot or you getting stabbed. So when you really went through something like that, you be a little bit more, you lead with respect a little bit more, man. You think Toon gonna interview Red Dog? They probably do. Toon and Bob work together, man. Now, I gotta give Toon his card. Bob is the girl. I'm saying it wrong. You're dealing with two girls in the situation. In their relationship, they both girls, but Toon is the stud. Yeah, Toon is the stud. Bob is the girl. Yeah, the one with the long hair is the girl. The one with the short hair is the stud. But they both girls, though. But in their female dynamic, Toon is the stud. Yeah, that's really how they play out. Toon is the stud. And I'm really, to be honest with y'all, man, I'm going to say this on camera, man. so y'all can hit me. I'm gaining more respect for Toon Gangster, man. I know that sound odd, but I gotta gain. I'm gaining more respect for Toon's Gangster because how he treat these niggas on the internet. See, these niggas want to be something in life, and Toon plays Suge Knight with these niggas. He play all kind of games with these niggas. Imagine you being from a set and you want your set to be big on the internet, which I don't even know why would you do that, but anyway. And then the nigga leading the charge is Toon for your set. Man, you think I need Toon to do anything? Yeah, nah, the work puts me there. Nigga, we're on Toon. But I gotta respect this gangster, man, because people go for his program. Toon got a program. Bob ain't got no program. Bob ain't never had no program. He got in the way of Toon program trying to play gangster in the street. Bob is not no Fort Worth G, nothing. Bob ain't got nothing. Bob saved from Fort Worth, obviously he ain't drink the water everybody else drunk, because Toon been hoeing him out from the gate. He messed up the play with Toon documentary. He really messed that up because Toon came in there and ran the play, and Bob just couldn't keep up, and Bob got mad because Bob gave Toon all the assets, and he just now 3-4 years later getting a YouTube page. Yeah, before that he was OG Percy cameraman and worked. So again, Bob is the girl. Toon is the stud in they situation. So the only thing left for Red Dog to do that don't cost Bob no money, you gotta understand this. You gotta have some nachos, right? You gotta have some nachos to come up out here, man. You gotta get you some nachos, Jack. The only thing left for Red Dog to do is go to Real Toon's interview, because Bob can't even get him interviewed with 607 up. Yeah, Bob, nobody likes Bob. He ain't got no nachos, man. Yeah, nobody respects a man that don't go to work every day. Yeah, nobody respects a man that don't go to work every day. That's why I say, shout out to OG Percy. Tales from a Crip. Tales from a Crip, man. Shout out OG Percy, man. Tales from a Crip. You know, I kind of said some disparaging things about OG Percy, man. You know what I'm saying? Because at the time, you know, I felt the way, man. You know what I'm saying? I had to see things different. OG Percy got more hustle than Bob, man. Bob was his cameraman. OG Percy get up and work. OG Percy, now he might not be rich, he might got his addiction, but OG Percy know how to get to them nachos, man. Yeah, he know how to get. He got Bob borrowing money from people to pay him. See, I gotta salute niggas gangster, man. I wouldn't be CEO if I ain't salute the business people be doing out here, man. Real Toons, Percy, they be doing business, man. They be getting to the nachos, man. They be getting to the nachos, Jack. Yeah, I got it. Because I'm a hustler. At heart, I'm a hustler. And they be getting to the nachos, man. Yeah, they be getting to the nachos, man. Yeah. They know how to get to the nachos, man. So, even though I don't like Toon, me and Percy alright, man. Me and Percy ain't had. See, Percy done sat down with Charleston. He done sat down with Dewberry. And me and Percy ain't sat down yet. But shout out to OG Percy, man. I ain't got no problem with Percy. Percy ain't got no problem with me. boy, yeah, person ain't got no problem with me. He can't have no problem with me after what. I know if him and Charleston could deuce it up, me and Person could deuce it up. We never had no problem. Man. Shout out to OG Person. You know, I see things a little differently now. Yeah, I see things a little different. Person be getting up hustling, man. He could be doing some other things. He could be back breaking in people's houses and shit and doing all that shit to do what he need to do. But he get up and he get on his YouTube and, you know, it keep him out of jail, man. Now, I don't keep nobody else out of jail, but it keep Percy out of jail, man. Keep Percy with his, you know, with something to do. God damn. Oh, no, I went the right way. Yeah, so shout out to OG Person. And like I say, man, Tune is a buster, for sure. No doubt about it. Straight buster. But the way people fall for his game, the way these street people fall for his game for some attention, nah, I gotta, you know, the player in me, you know what I'm saying? The player in me gotta override that the hog in me. Yeah, the player in me gotta tell the hog in me like, man, nah, man, these niggas going for this, man. The way he talked to them niggas on that other page, nah. Way he tell niggas stay out of his business and what? Nah, I gotta respect. I gotta, hey, man. See a man beating on his hoe, man. Mind your business, Jack. You hear what I'm saying? Mind your business, man. You may have an opinion about it, but if you see another man whooping on his hoe, man, down on about your business, man. See, I done come to the realization. I done got into a nigga business while he whooping on his hoe, man. And yeah, man, I'm kryptonite, man. I can't be putting on no capes. I can't be out here caping for no. I can't be Superman. I can't be both. I can't be both. I can't be Superman and kryptonite. Those two things don't mix, man. So yeah, I'm gonna have to take my cape off. Yeah, I gotta take out my cape. Now, that don't mean I ain't on your ass. Pause. Yeah, I'm still on your ass, too. For sure. Yeah. I'm still on your ass, and you already know that. But my perspective kind of changed, man, because the P in me is talking to the gorilla in me, and like, nah, man, you gotta, you know, I'm kind of dancing on these niggas, so I'm gonna leave that there, Tune. I'm gonna let you figure it out. You got your own problems, but I'm gonna let you figure it out. You'll get out of line in another way, and I come right back with the clippers and edge you right on up. But I'm gonna get out your way. I'm gonna let you steal from the Hoovers. I'm gonna let you slut them out because they want to be slutted out. So I'm gonna let you slut them out on the internet because that's all you gonna do. That's all you and Bob do. Y'all don't really help the homies. Nobody benefits from y'all campaigns. Well, nobody benefits from y'all campaigns, man. Nobody. I'm about the only person that can come on this internet and slut y'all out. And then y'all gonna call the YouTube police. Y'all gonna call the real police too, talking about show up. Man, even in that studio situation when I got that call, I knew not to go over there. or have niggas go over there, because ain't nothing gonna happen but a nigga gonna call the police, man. And I understand, as you should call the police, because you ain't that. Yeah, you should. You got every right. What P gonna say? I'm a civilian. Yeah, everybody a gangster till the gangster show up. Then you gonna call the police. So the next thing I can't let you do is, and this is what you really been trying to do since I came at person. You've been trying to get the gangsters to clash with me. That's what you've been trying to do on this internet. You've been trying to find you somebody faithful that you would think that would clash with me, so you can crash us both out. But it don't work like that. Yeah, it don't work like that though. It don't work like that at all. Not on my watch. You just ain't been out here long enough, homie. Respectfully, man. Respectfully for what you've been out here, but the work you put in, that internet work, don't really count, my nigga. Them views. What's the other nigga? The other nigga, the 400,000 subscribers. Shit don't have an impact on nobody's life but yours, my nigga. It don't have an impact on nobody's life, man. Everybody that ever, majority of the people that ever deal with y'all niggas feel like they being used, man. And that's where y'all problems come in at, my niggas. Well, out here, the work I done put in without the views, my work came with respect, man. And so, you can't do that. Not with me. Yeah. I don't give a damn if you get 1 million views on a video, 2 million views on a video, man. All that shit fake, nigga. When it comes to something real, nigga. Yeah, all that shit is a candle next to a flame, nigga. Y'all checked out Lil Devin interview? Did y'all check out Lil Devin interview? The rest of it come out tomorrow. Say jealousy. You are a scrub. Nigga call me a scrub. Ain't that a motherfucker? And Percy, man. Yeah, shout out to OG Percy. That nigga say, I am a scrub. Why would you? Man, why would you say that about me, man? Yeah, man, that kind of hurt me. I hate I read that today, man. Jealousy? Yeah, I ain't jealous of nobody. Niggas ain't got nothing to be jealous over. Nick, so here go the thing. Nigga have an opinion on the internet, and we can have an opinion about their opinion, and now I'm a hater. Whatever, man. I get it, man. Oh, you say he knew? Oh man, somebody called the phone. Man, I had got a phone call. Yeah, I had got a phone call had to take that phone call, y'all. Put a 1 in the chat if I'm clear, man. Make sure the audio ain't messed up. Put a 1 in the chat if I'm still clear. Make sure the audio still good. Cap Mitchell, what's good, Cap? Yeah, man, you gotta get on this internet. You gotta get on this internet and get you some dollars, man. Bob and Real Tunes can't help y'all get no dollars, man. Straight up. Both of them are dependent on a YouTube check. They're like being on Social Security. Yeah, niggas ass on Social Security. I ain't seen a nigga balling yet on Social Security. Show me a nigga that's balling on Social Security, and I'll show you a dolphin driving a car. Yeah. Show me a nigga that's balling off Social Security, and I'll show you a dolphin driving a car. Yeah, them niggas depending on the YouTube check, man. I'm talking about dependent on it, man. Yeah, them niggas in the indigent line, man. Yeah, they in the indigent line, man. They depending on the YouTube check to hit, Jack. That's tough living, man. You can't help but see, whenever there's a lack of something, and lack don't even exist in the universe. The universe is abundant. Everything is abundant. Lack is a manufactured thing. Like, it's more water than we need. It's more food, it's more resources than we'll ever have in this life, in this world. The whole universe is about abundance. But lack comes in because it's created. It's like the apple tree. If you plant a seed and an apple tree grow, you get some apples. But for every apple that grows, it produces a seed. So it's enough apples for everybody. Because that's how the universe works. It's only when a human comes around and put a fence around the apple tree that lack is created for the apples. See what I'm saying? Somebody got to put a fence around the apple tree for it to be a drought on apples. I don't know if y'all remember this, but back in like 2008, when the economy was messed up, they was literally saying we was running out of oil, that the world was running out of oil. All that was game. Top-notch game. We were never running out of oil. But when you operate on lack, or when the world is operating on lack, you start doing some strange things, man. So that's what's happening on YouTube. Because they depend on the YouTube shit, they gotta keep up the lies. They gotta keep up the deceit. They gotta keep up the bullshit to make a couple dollars. Yeah. They gotta keep hating on Fort Worth. Keep old gang stuff alive. Because there's a lack of dollars. Yeah, it's a lack of dollars. That's what's happening, man. It's a lack of dollars. So They in survival mode. Every month they in survival mode. See what new lie they gonna tell this month. And when they done with that lie, they move on to another lie. There he is, man. What's up?
Man, hanging in there, Femo. How you been, brother?
Listen, man, I'm back.
Yes, sir.
So
yes,
I'm
sir.
good.
Already.
How the song go? I'm back and I'm better.
Right on.
Yeah, I made it back. I'm better, man.
Yes, sir, bro. What y'all got going on for the weekend?
Slow mo, man. Slow mo for sure. You gotta send me the
Yeah, I'm doing. I got a note on my phone.
Man, I'm in nice graphics, man. Y'all know what time it is.
Bro. Yeah, I got a note on my phone, brother. So I won't forget.
Yeah, we in nice graphics, man. I should have brought my jump drive.
Yeah, man. And I'm trying to see, man. Damn, man. I got another one. Cause I was like, man, if I pop that one out and try to duplicate, well, I'm gonna get it to you. I'm definitely gonna get it to you.
Whatever state you hail from, there's one place you'll always find some Texas-sized laughs.
There you go, fam. Just print your name by the eggs. You don't gotta worry about all the rest of you. You blowing that podcast up, huh?
Yeah, you saw we did that, so that's what I'm telling you. So I'm gonna put your stuff in the promotion.
I was saying, man, I gotta get this to my guy, man.
Yeah. So I did the little
Yeah.
hold on. I did the
Jim Adler fought for me. He got me the best settlement I could get. He got me the max settlement. They think about you first and not themselves. And I think that's why you should call Jim Adler.
I'm being nasty and I play rough. I put you first. Number one, get you a maximum settlement.
yeah. So I got ski taste. And again, you already got the ad.
Right. Yeah, that's live. So this was something like Exotic Pop or something?
Yeah. They over there Exotic Pop.
That's live.
Behind it, and then it's just gonna run. You see what I'm saying? But it's like that. You never know who watching. Like for instance, you watching, right? So now it's like, oh, these people. Oh man, we'll call these people this.
Bro, I've been wanting to get this to
yeah,
you, bro.
So I'm realizing that. So I'm like, all right, let me quit thinking. If a million people ain't watching, don't nobody care. Nah, that ain't how it works. You don't know who watching.
Exactly,
right?
Bro.
So yeah, I'm gonna put in there, and we're gonna do an interview. I'm gonna sit down with you.
We're gonna make it happen.
Yeah, you gotta give them that game.
We're gonna have to know,
all the way back from street team.
You already know,
you
bro.
Know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you, bro.
I got you, man.
Already, man.
All right.
All
right.
I'll see you next time.
My boy Nice, man. Been in the game for a minute. Everybody know Nice. It's two people been in this game for a minute. Nice and Bang. Mo Bang. Shout out to Bang too, man. Yeah. Shout out to Bang too, man. Yeah, that nigga Tune be talking about I'm outside. I'm outside. Yeah, I'm outside. I'm outside with it, man. I'm outside with it. Yeah. I'm outside with it. As y'all see, I'm outside. I'm outside, Pete. I'm outside, Pete. Yeah, I'm outside. Go on, man. You ready to call the police on the nigga, man. Ain't ready to make a police report. Nigga square business ready to make a police report talking about they outside. Cut it out, man. Please. Please cut it out, man. I'm outside. Nigga, stop it, man. But today's information is, man, get you some money, man. Everybody ain't your enemy, man. Yeah. Everybody ain't your enemy, man. Get you some money, man. They asked about what's the nigga name, man? What's them niggas old Gumby? They asked me about Gumby, man. I ain't got nothing to say about Gumby, man. The brother's in jail, can't get out. Gang banger with no dollars, man. It's a hard life, man. Yeah, it's a hard life, man. Gang banging don't get you no money. I'm here to tell you that. So he gonna put the laws in Percy like, yeah, that nigga gonna call the law, man. All that I'm outside shit. I ain't got time for that shit. I ain't got time for that shit. I ain't them other niggas, man. I could pop a bond, but fuck, I'm gonna go to jail for chasing you for, man. Yeah, what I'm gonna go to jail? What I'm gonna go to jail over a fight I know I can win, man. I gotta be out of my mind, man. Yeah, I gotta be retarded. I ain't going to jail for a fight I know I can win. So I need to put the laws in my life. But I gotta let him do his thing, man. Real Tune is pimping. And there's some people out here want to be pimped on, man. I gotta get out their business, man. Yeah, I ain't going to Bissonnette and tell them to wrap it up. So I need to get off the internet telling niggas to wrap it up, man. Yeah, nigga pimping. Nigga pimping hard. You hear me? But I need to pull up to the bank, deposit this check, and deposit this money, man. Cause I got a bag on me, man. I got a bag on me right here. See, this what a bag look like. See how thin that shit is? This what a bag look like. Stay free. The kids need you, bro. Dawg, that's for sure, man. Yeah, we're gonna stay free. We ain't got no choice, man. We're gonna keep all 10 toes on the pavement, you hear me? That's the only way that shit work. Yeah, I ain't going to jail for none of that shit they got going on. But yeah, I ain't had time. We call it check a bus down. Oh yeah, man. Drop that low, and I don't know, man. We got some stuff coming up on the 19th, man. Rest in peace to my homie Meathead. April 19th. Y'all gonna be able to see that. That's gonna be live. I got a bunch of stuff, man. A lot of homies pulling up. A lot of people want me to pull up on them and interview them. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, so man, we just gonna keep it all going. Straight up. We ain't doing no tripping. Keep it all going, keep it all rolling. Make sure everything do what it need to do, man. Yeah, we're gonna make sure everything do what it need to do. Did y'all check out Lil Devin interview? Did y'all check out the homie Lil Devin interview? And you know what? Y'all check out Lil Devin interview. That's the question. I'm saying, yeah, y'all did. I thought I wasn't even looking. Yeah, man. Man, y'all have to see the actual footage, man. The homie got shot in the head on live, man. That shit was horrible. I'm talking about. That shit was horrible, bro. That shit was, you know, been in a lot of tragic situations, but that was one of the things that was just horrible. Like, what the I mean, shit just was horrible. So him even being alive and talking is amazing. Yeah, him being alive and talking was it's just amazing, because that shit was just, a lot of people that remember back in that time. Again, it's been 8 years, as he say. I don't even know how long it's been, but a drop of he got 4 parts to his interview. We only dropped 2. The other 2 come out tomorrow. We giving those 2 the 48-hour time to breathe, you know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna drop 2 more. In the second part, a dude that was a firefighter or an EMS person was out there that night. And when they heard the gunshot and they saw the people run from the car, he ran to the car and he started performing CPR on them immediately. So immediately after getting shot, he got pulled out the car, and a brother, a young man, a brother that either was a firefighter or he an EMS worker, immediately started doing CPR on Devin. Immediately started doing CPR on him, and that saved his life. The Brother say when he got to him and checked his pulse, there was no pulse. He immediately started doing CPR. The ambulance arrived, and that kept Devin alive. Y'all gonna see that one in the next interview that drops tomorrow. Yeah. Just one of them things, man, and one of them stories again about life and how things kind of go when you in the street life, man, when you're in the nightlife, man. A lot of shit could be kind of tragic. A lot of that shit could be sad, man, but very few times do it end well, man. You got to get out that life, period. If you want it to end well, if you even care about how it ends. Point in my life where I didn't care about how it ends, man. Some people had to teach me that, man. You got to care about how it ends because you're in control of how it ends. It was a time, it was periods in my life where I didn't care how it ended, and I was not in control of it. And it never ended right. It never ended with me on top. All those times when I was not in control or cared about how it ended, it never ended my way. Shit never went my way, man. And so once you understand that, you could really have your way out here, man. You just gotta care about how it ends. You ain't gotta be scared. You ain't gotta turn back around. You gotta just be in more control. You know how they say control of the narrative? You gotta be in control of the ending. Yeah. You gotta be in control of the ending. You gotta care about how it ends. Most people don't care about how it ends because they ain't got shit going on. When I ain't care about how it ends, I really ain't have nothing going on. You know, I was a taker. Yeah, I was a taker. Nigga, like, yeah, I want that. Give me that. Yeah, I don't care if I got it for 2 hours. I just want it to have it. But none of that ended well for me at all. Yeah, y'all already know my background. We catching M's, home invasions, aggravated assaults, deadly weapon, robbery, all that kind of shit going on. This goofy shit. Not giving a fuck about how it ends because I ain't have shit going on. When I finally got around some people that had some shit going on, and niggas really dropped some game on me, shit, my whole life changed. That's why you see it now, because I care about how it ends. We still going up, but we gotta care how it ends. It ain't what you do, it's how you do it, man. I had to learn that. I really need to find a Bank of America. You know what? I'm gonna go buy my other bank. Bank of America or Wells Fargo. Oh no, you know what? I need to go to both. I need to go to Wells Fargo and Bank of America. Check need to go to Wells Fargo. And bread and cash need to go to Bank of America. Keep putting G County on the map. We didn't think we'll make it. Shout out to Jay. Jay in the building, man. Yeah, I've been putting that island on the map my whole life, man. Straight up. That's why I say nigga on here talking about I want to be from Houston. Man, shut up. Shut up. Shut your mouth, man. putting on for my section my whole life, man. At no point in time will a nigga tell you I want to be from somewhere other than where I'm at, man. Grew up in Galveston. My daddy lived in Houston. My daddy lived on a few sides of Houston, but the majority of his life he lived on the north side. The early part of his life he lived on the southwest side. So that's how I know a lot of people from the southwest side, and I know a lot of people from Third Ward. Like, that just was the connection. Then my daddy got married and he moved to the north side. Northwood Manor, to be exact. Yeah, Northwood Manor, to be exact. So, familiar with that. Even had a semester over there at Smiley High School when Smiley was around me. Yeah. Used to get my hair cut in Cinewood, right down Homestead. Even used to go around Oak Village Middle School, try to get the girls and stuff, like, again, but you wouldn't know that. Even went to the detention center in Houston, West Dallas Detention Center. You wouldn't know nothing about that, man. You wouldn't know nothing about that. So when it comes to about where I'm from and who I am, this is why I got more respect than you in your own city. You ain't been through that. Yeah, 1301. You ain't been through none of that, homie. You don't even talk. You can't even speak on none of that, man. You way out your motherfucking mind trying to talk to me about anything related to Houston coming from you, man. You just on the internet. Yeah, you just on the internet. And that's why you can't put nothing to the side, because you're trying to protect your internet image. Because in real life, you ain't got one, nigga. In real life, it's zero respect, nigga. You ain't done nothing to get no respect. You ain't been through nothing to get no respect, nigga. That's why you can't put it to the side. Yeah, I don't care nothing about no respect on the internet. Call me what you want on the internet. Say what you want on the internet, man. I don't give a damn. Yeah, fuck, I give a fuck about the internet, fuck. But see, you all internet. Yeah, you all internet. Internet gave you your stripes. So you ain't got no choice. Yeah, you ain't done nothing in the real world. All your work is on the internet. Oh, look at these videos, man. Look at it. You ain't got no work in the real world. Yeah, you wasn't in media, or you wasn't around when Gunplay whooped Vlad at the Ozone Awards, at the George R. Brown Convention Center, and then Trey turned around and whooped Mike Jones. You wasn't in media then. You wasn't around then. Or when the whole Houston went to the BET Awards for the first time, and CEO and G County was there on stage at the BET Awards with Mike Jones, with Slim Thug, Big Bang Hank. You wasn't around. See, you wasn't around because this is when it was street. So think about that. Houston blowing up, still tipping going on. The BET Awards hit. Everybody finally get to go to the BET Awards and have a show. How a CEO is on the stage at the BET Awards with all the rappers from Houston, man? How does that happen? How does somebody like me make it to that level of Houston history? And I'm from Galveston. go get the video and drop the video of the prayers that we did in the backstage. The plane ride we did. See, I really had lost a lot of that footage because of Hurricane Ike hit. But we made a DVD. See, we made a DVD and sold it back then. I be asking people who got the DVD, who got the footage, and people say they got it, but people don't even want to release their footage. But where was you at? Where was the urban politician nigga at? Where was he at when we was doing that? Where was he at? He probably was still in school or somewhere. He probably was a teenager or something. Yeah, the same culture he trying to build up. Come on, man. He done put in work in this shit, nigga. Yeah, I also had a magazine, and I interviewed, this is how we even end up at the BET Awards, and I interviewed all Boss Hogg members, from PJ to Callion to Chris Ward to Slim Thug. We did a whole spread in the magazine that I had back then, straight out the penitentiary. This how it leads to the BET Awards. We the only niggas in the city with a magazine and a DVD in the DVD era, right? And we going everywhere. Miami, New Orleans, everywhere. And the magazine is called Main Event, and the DVD is called Hood News. We turned everybody on to going to Miami. The whole city of Houston started going to Miami because of what we was doing on our DVDs at that time. But see, back then, the internet wasn't no place. Like, you had to really be in the streets to get these kind of passes, to get this kind of acceptance. You had to really be who you say you were. You had to really have some real credentials on being who you say you was. And to be honest, we wasn't media niggas. We was just street niggas, and we was just running the play. So after 2008, we stopped doing the magazine, we stopped doing the DVD, and I started doing the clubs. Yeah, so because Hurricane Ike hit and I lost all that shit. So instead of me trying to rebuild all that shit, I'm like, man, we just finna start doing the club. We just finna start booking everybody for the clubs. And again, this is when, that's who I need to interview. I need to interview Captain Jack and Big Steve. If you in the city of Houston, do anybody know these names? Captain Jack and Big Steve. If you on this live and you from Houston, do anybody know the names Captain Jack and Big Steve? If so, tell me where you know them names from. Where do you know the name Captain Jack and Big Steve from? Oh, Jay say I still have them DVDs. Jay, you got the one when we went to the BET Awards? That's the one I'm looking for particular. And I'm looking for the Miami ones. When I'm out there with John Singleton them, I need the Miami ones too. I can't get nobody to come up off their DVDs. For those that don't know, Captain Jack and Big Steve were some of the legendary promoters in the city of Houston, in the golden era of city of Houston promotion. If y'all don't know their name, y'all definitely remember their clubs. They was the creators of Club Connections. They had another night before that. I can't think of the night they had before that, but Club Connections became the most famous of the clubs that they ran. Captain Jack and Big Steve, some legendary promoters. Another name we don't hear much about no more, but that was legendary at that time in breaking artists and helping artists get on, was DJ Wicked Cricket. No, y'all ain't heard Wicked Cricket name in a while. Yeah, so when a nigga get on here, get to talking about Houston and where people from and what people got going on, bro, you a nobody. Respectfully, my man. Yeah, respectfully, man. Niggas only know you from YouTube, man. Yeah, niggas only know you from YouTube, man. Yeah, so I was finna say they promoters. Yeah, they was promoters. They did Club Connections. I see playing in your eyes. Yeah, like niggas ain't been through nothing, man. But I get it. You get on here, you pop it. You go get the watch. You go get the ring. You go get the rope chain. Man, I had that shit, nigga. My mama and daddy them ain't never been there. I had that shit coming out the game, nigga. Yeah, I had that shit coming up out the game. Whether I hustled for it or took it, nigga. Had all that shit coming up out the game, man. That shit never made a nigga real. I ain't gotta look how everybody else look to be relevant, nigga. I am the real. I am the truth, nigga. Yeah, you gotta put on that costume shit when you trying to convince people you something you ain't. Yeah, I ain't gotta put on no motherfucking costume, nigga. And I'm not knocking it. Just stop playing, bro. Yeah, stop playing, man. Yeah, I had one agenda, man. You don't do nothing for nobody, like I said, man. And after you gone, ain't nobody gonna give a fuck, neither. Yeah, like nobody. If you stop doing the show today, nobody gives a fuck. That shit don't have no impact on nobody or nothing, my nigga. Yeah, you just a nigga on the internet, nigga. That's all that shit got going on, nigga. I ain't part of no motherfucking history or nothing, man. Just a nigga on the internet talking about slime and ice machine. Big ups from the H. Shout out to the H, man. Been in the H all my motherfucking life. Yeah, and I ain't talking about hiding in the H. I'm talking about with the hitter. I got a few niggas I need to interview, man. Like I say, I gotta bring the boogeyman back out, man. I gotta show y'all the boogeyman of our era, man. I just, I don't be having the time like I be thinking I have, man. Because the money keep coming. But on the real note, nigga just put in a lot of work, my nigga. It's a lot of work, a lot of pain, man, when you coming out of poverty. When you or your people don't have the resources and you trying to build up the resources, man. You know what I'm saying? You trying to get to a bag and then you trying to keep it, man. Yeah. Y'all know how many bags I done blew before I've been able to really keep what I got going on. And again, I want to contribute that to really me having kids. Because before I had kids, man, we just fucked off the money, man. Yeah, we ain't keeping nothing, nigga. We just blowing the money. Buying designer shoes, just spending money. We don't really care because here today, gone tomorrow. Ain't till you have kids and then the kids' mama need things and these people need things and people depending on you. Yeah, like the kid gotta go from here to there. The mama gotta have a car. The mama gotta be straight because even if you don't want to do it or you don't want to go, you need to afford that it can happen. And that's when it started getting real for me. Yeah, that's when it started getting real for me. Oh, you say you got the Miami one with crossed out. Yeah, that was the first one. The one where we went to Miami. That's the one John Singleton in there. Herb Gotti in there. Yeah. We in there thugging. Me and Dietrich in there wrestling like, nah, that was my that DVD right there turned the whole city on to going to Miami, man. Straight up. And we created a whole era. Miami for Memorial Day started off that one DVD right there. That one DVD. We ran into Big Hemp. Casey Hemp, my classmate, that was his first time seeing me. He was blown away. He like, man, you niggas in Miami, what y'all? D Pope was out there like, come on, man. Smashed at Miami, man. Casey say, man, don't worry about nothing, bro. Don't worry about it. That's my first time hearing about BMF. And again, it wasn't like we hear now. Niggas was just BMF niggas. And them niggas brought all the bottles in the club. The club was Club Opius or something. They brought all the bottles. So this how player they was. They brought all the bottles out in the club. And everybody from the city, Slim Thug, Hank, everybody from the city, we like, they telling us that we can't get bottles because the BMF dudes brought out the bottles. And they was like, BMF? Like, man, these niggas, and they did. They rolled out a whole old trait thing that, you know, that you have in the industry with the bottles and brought it to them sessions. So that made niggas feel a certain way. Niggas was like, you know, who is them niggas? And, you know, niggas didn't, niggas like, man, these niggas fucking up the game by buying the bottles. Guess what, though? I'm like, well, shit, I'm finna go over there and holler at them niggas, man. Niggas like, all right, nigga, I went over there and say, hey, man, how much them bottles, man? Y'all done bought the bottles, how much the bottles? Nigga, I pull out about 3,500, man. I'm trying to get a bottle, man. How much, man? And the nigga say, shit, where y'all from? I'm like, man, we from Houston. They say, shit, y'all from H-Town? I'm like, yeah, man, we trying. Nigga say, well, shit, I gave that nigga like $400. Nigga, that nigga chunked me 2 bottles. I come back with the bottles. Niggas say, hey, them say, damn, I say, my nigga, they selling the bottle. I got both of these hoes for $200. They like, how we, man, nigga go over there, them niggas giving niggas bottles, man. From then on, nigga locked in with them niggas. Again, they ain't know nothing about BMF. It ain't how y'all here now. We didn't see it like that. But another thing them niggas brought out all the rental cars, all the high-end rental cars, all the Bentleys, all the Ferraris, all that high. Could nobody get one of them cars? Them niggas had all them motherfucking cars. They brought every last one of them in Miami. Them niggas had it. And again, did not know who them niggas was. Niggas was not rappers. Niggas was street niggas. You couldn't get online and research niggas. You had to be in the thing. I got that shit in a magazine or something. Running to Kevin Hart. When that night when we get all them bottles in the BMF, I run into Kevin Hart. And I'm like, the nigga, I don't know, Soul Plane was probably out because I wouldn't have known who he was. I'm like, this little bit ass nigga, my nigga, you a little, I got the roasting that nigga. That nigga started roasting back. We got all that shit again. Niggas just ain't done enough, my nigga. And then if it ain't on the internet, it ain't real to people. But it was a time when it wasn't on the internet and you had to really be on the scene and you had to really be who you was. And we was there, nigga. That's the part you can't take away from me. Yeah, that's the part that can't get snatched from a nigga. A nigga was really there. Nigga ain't telling no lies. And the people that was there know that a nigga was there. That's it. You ain't got that though. You ain't got that. Niggas just see you on the internet. They ain't seen you in the field. Yeah, when the whole Houston is going to Miami, when the whole Houston is going to California, when the whole Houston is going to New Orleans, when the whole Houston is going to Kentucky Derby, when the whole Houston is going to St. Louis. And I'm talking about the movers and the shakers, the niggas that's keeping this hip hop shit alive. You wasn't there. You ain't there now. You ain't there now. You ain't there now. And this is all respectfully, man. I'm just trying to put it in perspective that when it comes to this hustle, music, street, whatever hustle it is, Houston, Galveston, Beaumont, it's all one, I mean, because we do business with each other. We get money together. And it's been like that, nigga. Ain't been no different, nigga. D-Rec, Rec Shop, Beaumont, like we all been one. We all been one, and we all been getting to some money together. When you don't do business with people, that's what you think. Yeah, that's what you think. You don't do business with people. So we all one because we all do business together. And then you ain't never been in no real trouble. You ain't never hit the yard and you need somebody to stand with you. And it's a Galveston nigga that stand with you, man. Yeah, you ain't seen that yet. It's a Beaumont nigga that stand with you. You ain't seen that yet. You ain't seen that yet, man. And I get it. You ain't gotta see it. You could just keep, acting like it's something it ain't. But it's obvious it's something it is. Because you can't move a nigga like me. Yeah, you can't move a nigga like me, my nigga. You ain't that. Respectfully. Same with Bob. No jaw Bob, bitch ass. Try to act like he's a Fort Worth historian. Man, you was a dick rider. Yeah, you was a leech, nigga. You ain't done nothing for Fort Worth. Not one thing. You even fucked up the Fort Worth Murder Worth documentary play. Nigga, you ain't done nothing for motherfucking Fort Worth at all, nigga. I just seen fucking rainwater in Fort Worth, all that Kenny B highs. Where was you at, nigga? Oh ass nigga, where was you at? Why you ain't run rainwater out of Fort Worth, Bob? We gonna start calling Bob Chicken George. Bob's new name is Chicken George, man. Yeah, that nigga named Chicken George. Yeah, Chicken George.
Hello, you have reached El Kunter of the Wise Guide. I'm not in right now.
Yep, y'all see that? I'm finna go somewhere these niggas never go, man. Yeah, I'll be right back, man. I'm finna go to the bank. Have they had any content going to the bank? Anybody got some content going to the bank? Yeah. Well, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Cause hey neighbors. Hey neighbors. Talking about meet me at the bank. Man, cut it out, man. Cut it out. Yeah. I want to meet you at the bank like they get paid on the 21st. Let's meet at the bank like on the 17th. See what them funds look like around the 17th. I told you we get paid every day over here. Yeah, I couldn't even show y'all that shit. Some of this shit I just can't show because y'all ain't my people like that. But it ain't no YouTube money. Ain't no YouTube money at all. Ain't no YouTube money going on at all. Ain't no YouTube money at all. Boy say make that deposit by 3 o'clock. It's really 4. Technically it's 4. You want to make it by 4. Because banks on the East Coast close at 5. So you gotta remember, man, this money is worldwide and it's banking time. See, that's used to fuck me up when I was in California because they 2 hours behind us and 3 hours behind the East Coast. So when banks close in New York, or when the stock market closes in New York, bro, this motherfucking 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon in Cali, that shit used to fuck me up. I ain't gonna lie to you, that shit used to fuck me up. I was confused. Yeah, the money stopped, especially back then when the nigga was trading and doing all that shit. And Cali time, something totally different, man. You gotta be up early for real on Cali time because it's the last play of the day. I'm in Montana, it's 2 hours behind yours. Yeah, like, that's just how the money flows. But we made the deposit, picked up some business cards, man. Yeah, we do business cards too, man. That's a customer business card right there, man. Y'all see that? It's a customer business card. These 500 business cards. So I get to drop this off to my customer. I get to drop that goo-wop off at the bank. Yeah, because I really work for myself. Yeah, niggas be talking about, you do not work for yourself if you got to wait for YouTube to send you your money. Yeah, so I've been gone. I've been on here an hour and a half. And there's some more money waiting for me when I get back. Like, I really work. Yeah, I ain't got to look at YouTube. And this is not me knocking YouTube. But for me, right? Me, Robert Hockley. YouTube is just another stream of income. And that income comes in on the 21st. That's additional to my other incomes. Now, my biggest incomes come in on the first of the month. Yeah, they're my biggest income. First of the month. But y'all wouldn't know about that. Because I got multiple streams. But let me answer this call, man. I'm gonna have to fuck with y'all later. I'm gonna have to mess with y'all later, man. See, a nigga with one stream can't tell me nothing. Ball, real tunes, urban politicians, niggas can't tell me nothing, man. They got one stream income, man. Yeah, they got one of them. All mine popping. And I'm out the streets. I ain't graduated from nothing. I ain't went to nobody's school. School of hard knocks, nigga. School of discipline. School of staying focused, nigga. School of not coming in until you get what you're looking for from that school. YouTube is just another stream, and the YouTube stream come on the 21st. And I respect the YouTube hustle. Don't get me wrong. I got much respect for the YouTube hustle. It is a hard hustle. That's why I say I might have to get out of Real Tunes' way because he pimping on niggas, and niggas is lining up to be pimped. That's the same way with Adam. I got to get out of Adam's way. Yeah, some niggas' way I got to get out of. You know what I'm saying? And even with urban politicians. He didn't put in the work to be where he at in this YouTube game. I get it. Shout out to the YouTube hustle. But I'm hustling for real, Jay. We hustling for real, man. Because if you ever want to make money, you got to make other people money. That's just how that shit works. It's your boy CEO Hockley, man. That's the live. We bringing back the day room. I just been busy. I told y'all I was going to get busy. But tomorrow, we dropping the rest of Devin interviews. And then I got another dope interview dropping after that. I can't even tell y'all who that is or nothing. Y'all got to see that. And pulled up on them. And we done went down through them. But I want y'all to see that one when that drop after this Devin interview, man. It's your boy CEO Hockley, man. We locked in and we clocked in, man. Make sure y'all go run the numbers up. I'm out.